Let's say we ask somebody that knows you, but they don't work with you. And I ask that person, what does Amber do all day, every day for our community? What would they get totally wrong in answering that question?
What would they get wrong? This is such a great question. And you know what? I don't know, but I'll tell you a funny story. My daughter the other day was like, because sometimes I have two daughters, and sometimes I'm like, oh, but I'm doing this, or oh, I have to tell this contractor he's out of bounds because it's a business. So there's always drawing the lines of all these things, like sticking to your terms and being very concrete. And so my daughters, they pick this up. They hear me on phone calls with some of these contractors or those kind of things. And we had this over the summer. We had this like little ant problem where ants would come in because when it dries up here in California, the ants start coming out of the woodwork. And of course, it's now in the winter and there's no ants. And the other day, my daughter goes, "Mommy, did you fire the ants?" And I thought it was like the funniest thing. And I was just like, I'm like, you must think I just go around firing people all day, which is the furthest from the truth. We always are trying to make good working relationships with everyone. But I think whenever she just hears me being stern about like terms on our public resources, I think that's her perspective. I'll have to work with her a little bit more on what I actually do. Apparently, she needs to come by the lab a little bit more, it sounds. But
Yeah.
The summary of the story is I don't go around firing people all day.
Gotcha. You're just safeguarding the public's funds.